Thanks for checking out this video. Don't forget, like and subscribe. All right, let's do a couple of quick mailbag questions before we wrap it up here today. You can always send your questions to mailbag@wrestlingobserver.com. This person here says, I don't think it gets talked about enough, but it was Vince who turned WWE around with the Bloodline story and bringing in Cody. Triple H has been booking the same recycled stuff. It's gotten stale. I believe attendance is propped up by the John Cena retirement tour. Once he retires, do you believe we'll see a dip in ratings and attendance? And for the first time, do you think there will be enough backlash? Maybe the run is starting to fall off. We have no evidence of that whatsoever right now.
The attendance is good whether John Cena's on the show or not. You know, they had a big, like, they're drawing people at higher ticket prices than ever before. The demand for tickets is the highest it's ever been.
Oh, my God. You want to talk about the Mania ticket prices? We didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
So WrestleMania this year, if you want to buy a 2-day package, which almost everybody does, I think like 6,000 people only chose one or the other last year. If you want to go to both shows, Section A1 on the floor for Mania is $9,000. Section B on the floor, $4,000. Section R101, $2,200. 100 level seats average $1,300. 200 level averages $1,200. 300 section averages $1,200. And the 400 section averages $900.
Yeah.
So
very high ticket prices.
They're not suffering right now.
No. And when they go overseas, they draw really big, at really high prices. The luxury suites, which is actually not a WWE deal, it's the building. They're charging like, I think, like $20,000 to $52,000 for suites for 2 nights.
God.
I mean, it's crazy. But look, if people don't buy, the tickets will go down. And if people do buy, then tickets will go up because that's how.
I can only imagine those Saudi ticket prices.
They may not be high. They may be $5 for all we know. It doesn't matter. You know, it's not WWE selling tickets. And Saudi doesn't care about gate revenue. So it essentially, you know, they might be high for tourists. I bet that they would be, but it's not like, you know, Saudi ticket prices are irrelevant. They're not, WWE's not, you know, they don't get the gate. The gate goes to Saudi. They don't set the prices. Saudi might as well, just like as I said, they buy the show and they can give all the tickets away as who they want because they don't care about the gate either. They're just looking to promote tourism. And boy, were they doing that. They were on the show tonight. They were talking about, oh man, it's so great there. Riyadh season, take the whole family. You know, I mean, they were definitely pushing the idea of, you know, going there in the spring of this year, you know, or go there in January for the Rumble. They didn't quite say that, but they just were talking about how what a great place it is to bring your kids. So there you go.
Does WWE still have a partnership with Marigold?
That's a really good question. They haven't had anybody in a long time, since the last time EO went, and they could use someone. So I do not have a good answer for that one. Yeah. I mean, they haven't brought anyone in. Julia hasn't come back for any big shows, which I know was part of the thing, is that they were hoping for Julia to come back once or twice a year. That hasn't really happened either.
This person here says, with the deal coming up next year, I believe as the Bucks and Omega signed a 3-year deal. Do you think there's a chance WWE offers whatever amount of money to sign them away, especially going into the Saudi WrestleMania?
No, I don't think that Saudi WrestleMania has anything to do with it, but yeah, I mean, I'm sure that they would want to get them. It's a great coup. So when the deal's up, I mean, put it this way, I cannot even imagine they wouldn't want Adam Page. Adam Page is fantastic. Kenny Omega, I mean, the reality is Kenny Omega is only going to be able to work a certain number of dates a year, but when he works those dates, he's outstanding. And, you know, the Young Bucks, I wonder about the Young Bucks there in a sense because it is a style difference. The way they wrestle is very different from what WWE is. But the coup of getting them, I mean, it's not like they wouldn't want them. They would, it's from a psychological standpoint. So I always said, like, those guys, like, people thought, oh, the end of this run, blah, blah, blah. It's like these guys are in great shape. They are in great shape, all of them, when it comes to a new deal because, both sides are going to want them for both to use them and for the importance, so to speak, of having them. They're big pawns right now. And Adam Page is just fantastic anyway. And I mean, the Young Bucks are a fantastic tag team. But it's the thing with is just like, I don't know that they would be able to work the way they do in WWE. So it's a weird one. In some ways, I think it's better for them to be in AEW. But look, I mean, if they get them a life-changing, offer, you kind of got to take, especially at their age, So, yeah, I mean, but I think Tony will probably work to keep them too. I mean, so yeah, they're in a great.
Are you one of those youngsters today who listens to Spotify? I don't even know what it is, but I do know this: all of our podcasts are available at Spotify. You can head up right now and sign up. The easiest way to do so, f4wonline.com/Spotify. And for just $9.99 per month, you can listen to 84 podcasts on any given month. 84! 2 to 3 podcasts every single day covering pro wrestling and mixed martial arts. And if you think about $9.99 per month, that's just pennies per day. So check it out today on Spotify. That's f4wonline.com/Spotify. f4wonline.com/Spotify.